Are we here? Are we there? There we are. Do you hear me? Oh, hello. Welcome to class. Welcome to class. You're probably wondering, what are we going to be talking about in this class we have together? Well, we're going to talk about that today. We're going to be talking about economics. Okay, that's how money works. Hello. Hey, there you are. Welcome to class. Welcome to class. I'm so happy to have you here. You're probably wondering, what are we going to be talking about this time we have together? Well, there's going to be four main topics we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about economics, okay? That's money and how it works, all right? Who makes money, how they make money. Also, government, okay? Who makes the laws and important decisions around here? History. What were things like in the past that brought us to where we are today? And also geography. That's what the land is like. Those are some of the four big topics we're going to be talking about. You know, we're going to be studying these social topics in depth. In fact, you could almost call this a social studies class. In fact, I like the ring of that. Let's call this our social studies class. Welcome to social studies class. All right. And you're probably wondering, what does social mean? Social has to do with groups. So if we say something is a social issue, it's an issue that affects a large group of people, okay? Social problems are problems that affect a large group of people. So some of the questions that we might ask are, how do people work together to make things? Who gets to make the laws in our country? We're also going to learn skills like how to read maps and graphs and things like that, which are going to be very useful for you in your life. And we're going to ask interesting questions like, what's the deal with cars and electricity? Used to people rode horses and now people drive cars. What's the deal with that? And people don't even really drive cars like that anymore. Why have cars changed so much? That's another thought I'm having. Also, po' boys. What's the deal with po' boys? Here in New Orleans, we have po' boys, and the whole country eats sandwiches. The whole world eats sandwiches. They call them something else. Well, usually sandwich. And even when the sandwiches are the same as the po' boy, they don't call them the po' boy. What's the deal with po' boys? We're going to talk about that, and I'll give you a hint. It's a big loaf of history, overstuffed with geography, and fully dressed. Another important question that I think is very interesting. America 500 years ago, there were no white people, or black people either, for that matter. America now, buku white people, buku black people, what's the deal? And even more importantly, why? Why did these people cross the ocean to come to America? Lots of different reasons. We're going to talk about those. These are very interesting questions. It has to do with history, okay? And history is great. It's, the days that, guys in big beards sailing the ocean in ships, and there's going to be lots of women in history that we're going to talk about too. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. So welcome to social studies. I think the best thing we can do is hop right into our first topic, which is actually geography, okay? So let's talk about geography. Geography is the study of the physical features of the Earth and human activity as it affects and is affected by these. Now, I feel like it's hard to start off with that definition. It's a little hard to understand. We're smart. We're going to learn to understand it. But let's start off with something else. Let's X that out. Let's start with the study of the land and how people use it. That is our definition of geography. That means we're going to look at maps, okay? How maps represent places in the land. We're also going to be looking at landforms like mountains and harbors and islands. And you might be thinking, why are landforms important? Why do I need to know what a mountain is? Well, these things all impact people in very important ways, okay? So, one important way that the environment can impact people is flooding, which is something that's very important to our community and something that we need to understand because human activities have a big impact on flooding. So these are the types of things that we're going to be looking at in geography. And another important point with definitions is natural versus human-made. These words are opposites, okay? So natural features of the land are things made by nature. Mountains, rivers, deserts, lakes, things that would mostly be there whether people were there or not. Human-made features of the land, on the other hand, are going to be cities, roads, and bridges. These are things that people create, okay? They're not natural. We're going to stop there for now. You're gonna have another video to watch, and you're gonna take some notes on it, and then you're gonna have a few more questions to ask. So do those or to ask, to answer. You do those two things, and have a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Welcome to Social Studies.